Oh boy, and it's our turn. Oh look, we have Pure Blood Elder. Well, we have the combo pieces, and we should be able to break through that ward, and then lethal out into that Clarus Illusionist. Holy cow. That's one goodbye ward, and a goodbye game. Wow. This is insane. Mulaamnir is insane. I wonder what will happen if I add Battle of Chalmers Keep. Let's twinker it some more. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends. On tonight's show, because we're still on Addicted to Dragons, and because in the previous deck, Mulaamnir didn't have enough screen time. Actually, we didn't see him at all, even though he was in the build. Now, here is Mulaamnir, and here's what it does. Summon and slay battle an enemy creature with less power than Mulaamnir's health. So today, I built Mulaamnir's Revenge. What this deck does is basically trying to OTK with Mulaamnir. The default combo is Mulaamnir and Battle of Chalmers Keep. Battle of Chalmers Keep is this one. Each player fills each lane with 1/1 recruits, give all creatures guard. So basically, just smash right through these and push for lethal. The trigger for Mulaamnir is Berserker of the Pale. When you summon another creature with 5 power or more, give it +1/+1 and Breakthrough. Breakthrough gets you the win, and you can pair this up with World Eater's Ari. When you summon a creature that costs 7 or more, double its power and health. So I have been struggling with this deck for like 2 days or so. I've been trying to make it more consistent because it has a lot of it had a lot of problems with the bad draws and with unplayable hands, and sometimes just gets steamrolled by aggro. But in this iteration, it has enough defense, enough lethal pings, enough how should I call it, survivability. We also have debilitate. I've added this recently and works like a charm against aggro decks. Let's get over the build quickly. We've got Brotherhood Sanctuary, Rapid Shot, Scouts Report, Add Velocity Assassin, Fighter's Guild Recruit, Squish the Wimpy, Thieves Guild Recruit, Archer's Gambit, Berserker of the Pale, Fork of Repellation, Galen the Shelterer, Quicksilver, Crossbow, Sanctuary Pet, Shadow Marking, Shreminder, Archene, Venom Tongue, Dushnik, Lucian, Lachance. Why Lucian? Well, basically because you can lethal out with Lucian on the board, Mulaamnir, Battle of Chalmers Keep, and Berserker of the Pale. How much Magicka does this require? Well, don't worry, because with this deck, you'll gain insane amounts of Magicka. Oh, and by the way, do you notice something? There's no Falkreath Defiler. Initially, I had Falkreath Defiler, and I removed it because it really, for this deck, it's an impediment. Also, we should mention that since the nerf, Falkreath Defiler, when it slays, you actually draw the cards instead of summoning on the board. So Falkreath Defiler is actually bad for this deck, and that's why we will use Reanimate. So Lucian, I already mentioned, Merchant's Camel, Battle of Chalmers Keep, Joran, Thorn His Mage, Alina, Chichiro, Ordinary Necromancer, Spine of Eldor's Blood, Walrus Zari, Debilitate, Pure Blood Elder, Dark Seducer, Unstoppable Rage, Mulaamnir, Night Talon Lord, and 3 copies of Reanimate. Now, with this iteration, I've tested it so far. I've only lost 2 games, and I've won 7, but only one was won with Mulaamnir. The rest were basically Night Talon Lord or Pure Blood Elder Rage, and that was it, game over. So let's see if we can pull a Mulaamnir shenanigan one more time. Okay, and we're back for some more pounding. Let's see what we're gonna get. A decent starting hand. We got ramp, we got squish, we got support removals, debilitate. That would be good if this deck is actually a conscription deck, or even if it's aggro empire. Debilitate will work best against that. I don't mind playing anything as long as the board develops into my favor. Just a reminder, yeah, could be a conscription deck. We've got Lucian. And okay. That is a good Hive Defender placed in the shadow lane, technically blocking both lanes. And I'm going to drop, because I got two of them already. It can be removed. We're no longer fearful of cast into time, because it has been nerfed. Sanctuary Pet, okay. And Galen, we got Galen. We're gonna play Archer's Gambit. And let's destroy the Hive Defender. We could play Galen, but I think we can afford wasting a squish just to get some ramp. So we're already at 8 Magicka. Next turn we're going to start with 9.
What have we here?
Execute. Yep. Well, the thing here is we could play the second Arching Venom Tongue, and we have a crossbow, so that means some more ramp. But I'm keeping that. My hand is not full, and it's not going to be full even if my opponent attacks this turn. There you have it. And if I just skipped. I can still afford to end the turn, and I will still not overdraw. I'm going to hold on to the World Eater Zari, because I don't want it removed. I'll try to bait a bit, but I need to draw it with the Brotherhood Sanctuary, or maybe another creature, and force my opponent to use Shadow from Priests if he has such creatures in the deck, or Edict of Azura. Let's play Debilitate. And that's it. My opponent is still ending the turn, which is a good thing. It depends. That one most likely... my opponent is playing Conscription. We got more Ordinary Necromancers. And Tullius Conscription, there it is. Well, maybe you should have held on to that Debilitate. How do we deal with this board? definitely need more ramp. More ramp, you say? Like, yeah, sure, why not? More ramp is always good. Shadow marking. Let's play shadow marking first and see what we will draw. We got camel. Oh man, what did I do? Oh, I thought it always confuses me, and it pisses me off afterwards. I always mix up Merchant's Camel with shadow marking, and most of the time I give out the card that I want to my opponent. Not the card that I want to give, but the card I want to keep. That debilitate would have been awesome right now, but it'll have to suffice for now with what we got. I think my opponent will play debilitate either way. We have a Brotherhood Sanctuary, which means we can actually... Yep. My opponent played my debilitate. Funny. Well, at least we got to gain more ramp. Golden Initiate. How do we deal with Golden Initiate? Well, that's pretty simple. Oh, let us reanimate. We're going to play Brotherhood Sanctuary and bait my opponent into removing that if he's got the means. In the meantime, I will just buff up like crazy. Not buff up, Magicka buff up like crazy. Let's hit for 2. Sorry, 1. I forgot that Arch-Invenom received a debilitate in the face. Okay, opponent wasted a Territorial Viper to remove the Arch-Invenom. Very interesting play. More ramp. Thorn Hiss Mage. I'll just play that. We have the Ordinary Necromancer to bring back Thorn Hiss Mage. As soon as it gets murdered, don't worry. I won't let him stay in the discard pile for too long, unless my opponent uses a constant time that banishes the creature instead. Another Tullius Conscription. Wow, okay, that was right on cue. Do we have the capability to deal with all this? We should. We should have, and we need to be confident in the deck, because it has so much potential in so many ways and on so many levels. So let's see what we can bring. We have shitloads of Magicka we can spare. Let's play Archers. Rapid Shot, and we do get a Tree Minder, which is not very good, but we'll play it anyway. Let's bring. Let's get Thorn Hiss Mage. More ramp. More ramp, more ramp, more ramp. Ramp up like crazy, because once Mulaamnir drops, we want to have all the magic at our disposal to do whatever we want with it. If we ramp up enough, we can actually even play 2 World Eater Zari and Mulaamnir at the same time. And Berserker of the Pale to give it breakthrough. and then if it gets Javelin due to a random prophecy, don't worry, we have Reanimate. Execute. Kill off his own creature there. Probably not to overdraw. Yup, not to overdraw. But you don't need to use Execute you can spawn something on top of your full lane, and you get to pick which card you want to sacrifice. So we need like an unstoppable rage, and we can do all sorts of crazy stuff. What to play? It's pretty complicated right now. But my best bet would be reanimate into Thorn His Mage, more ramp. Actually, let's use Camel instead, because we also need like some good draws. We can throw away Thorn His Mage. Let's see what we can get with Scout's Report. Okay, Rapid Shot. Let's use Rapid Shot. Come on, we gotta move faster, and we didn't get much. But a Tree Minder is always welcome. We did get more ramp in the end, right? Let's see what my opponent will want to do. How will he proceed? Will he hit and go for face? Probably the best idea. A good trade there, improving his HP. And Galen. Galen picks the last card in my opponent's hand. It's very, very cool that... that was the last card. So he Galened Merchant's Camels. That's the beauty between mobile and PC versions. On the PC versions, the cards get highlighted immediately as you... Oh, yeah, there it is. I was right. Galen Camels. The cards get highlighted immediately while you put your cursor on it to select it. And that's basically visible in play by your opponent. On mobile, the cards are not highlighted. I think I mentioned this before, so you just have to tap the card and your opponent will have absolutely no idea what did you use Galen with. Let's play Pat and try to mitigate some of the damage.
We must protect our stronghold.
And basically removing that Bruma Profiteer because it was gaining a lot of HP to my opponent. Okay, Ordinary Necromancer, so I'm guessing he will bring back another camel. Let's see. Yep, camel it is. Edict went away. My opponent threw away Edict. That's bad, because I have some really strong supports that actually need to be removed. Okay, and what will my opponent bring back now? Another camel. Territorial Viper and Sanctuary Pet go away. Okay, that's a Tree Minder. And we'll get rid of the highest damage on the board. Let's protect a bit. Come on. Come on with the draws. Show me an unstoppable rage. On his mage. Into the shadow lane. Squish. Squish, squish, squish. I'll have to play squish here. But I have so much magic that I can even play Wardu Sazari and Night Talon Lord. Lucian will just allow Night Talon Lord to be even more buffed. Let's trade in with Merchant's Camel. We got an unstoppable rage, and we'll keep that. We will keep that. Now, if Night Talon Lord sticks and it's not removed, the unstoppable rage will basically allow me to summon a lot of stuff. Yeah, ouch. Silenced and shackled. Damn. Well, the good thing is that if my opponent trades into the Night Talon Lord and removes it from the board, I have I have one more reanimation hand, and I can do some nasty crap with it. Squish, not very useful right now, so I'll just I'll skip this turn. My opponent decides to trade. Thank you very much. Wonder how much HP will I get? Will I be over 100? Oh, and that just hit perfectly. And Tullius Conscription only summons 2 cards. That means my opponent's 2-cost interval has shrunk considerably, and he's either waiting for Journey. But no, that was the last conscription. This deck has run out of juice. And guess what? We're gonna reanimate. Yep, that's right. We are going to reanimate Night Talon Lord, and we'll just use Unstoppable Rage. Everything dies and summons on my side of the board. Let's Galen once. Let's add more camels into our deck. And we're going to keep Alina. Feeling a bit sorry for the crossbow, but Alina is going to be much better in removing whatever big threat my opponent will decide to play at one point in time. Mostly thinking Odiving. Could be Parthenix or something else. Let's bring back from the dead another camel, and oh man, we're gonna take Berserk off the pill, even though we are throwing away one camel. We have another camel in hand, so we're gonna keep the ordinary Necromancer. That's it's pretty obvious. 3 camels in the shadow lane. Wow. And keep in mind, if at least the camel dies, I can bring it back using Ordinary Necromancer. Debilitate. Debilitate. And another debilitate. That's not how it works. Oh, okay, he actually cleared the board. And an Ordinary Necromancer on my opponent's side. Come on. What's that? Ah, but why would you shackle it if you'd use Ordinary Necromancer to bring back Territorial Viper? I guess it's the fear of unstoppable rage. The fear of unstoppable rage haunts us everywhere. And let's bring back... where is it? You know what? Let's bring back another camel. And although tempted to go with the Necromancer, I will go with the Fork of Repellation instead. Goodbye, Joran. Goodbye, Necromancer. And let's play Alina. And we're gonna draw like 6 cards. Thanks to Archer's Gambit. That's one. Oh, there's Mulaamnir. Oh, this is gonna be epic. We have Berserker of the Pale in hand. 2 of them actually. All we need is another World Eater Zari. Or maybe Chalmon's Keep. We could prolong this inferno until my opponent will get grey hair and grey beard.
Hit them hard.
Let's trade and let's bring back. Where is it? Let's bring back yet another camel. For what the hell is going on? Oh, that's the part of the deck that is not accessible and it's grayed out. But it's a bit confusing because you also see the costs and you think, what? I know this. What's going on? The second World Eater Zari will be insane in helping us achieve our goal. Now, even if one of them is removed, I won't mind. So let's play our Velocity Assassin and sacrifice the Thieves Guild Recruit. And that's it. When we summon Mulaamnir, it'll be 9 doubled, 18 doubled, 36. 36 damage. Renulf. Let's see what our card is. I'm just gonna go and hit a bit for face, and then I'll drop. I'm currently oscillating between Dark Seducer and Rage, or Pure Blood Elder and Rage. Let's use Dark Seducer. Let's use Squish the Wimpy. Oh, and this is... Oh. Damn it. The combo... The OTK is a bit broken right now. Because Dark Seducer got... Dark Seducer got Breakthrough. And we dealt quite a lot of damage. My opponent is down to 12. And there it is, Iraxiathon stealing, ladies and gentlemen, stealing the buffed up Dark Seducer. Now, if Iraxiathon dies, the buffed up Dark Seducer just comes back into my side of the board. That's its last gasp effect. Costs 2 less than Mirak, but it has its drawback. And a very nice play of an Arcee. Unfortunately, he didn't steal too much. Just the rally and the lethal. But nothing else matters right now. Because I have the power of Mulaamnir. Let's yeah. Let's hear that. I will devour your soul, mortal. And we're just gonna smash through Eurexia Thorn. And the game is over. Too bad we didn't get to play Charmland's Keep, but I think there were plenty more of opportunities to do so. Please have fun, guys, with the deck. Let me know how it goes. Until next time, cheers.